Hey, if you're looking to elevate your guest experience and not have to make your own cocktails, this next guest you're going to want to hear from. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the pre-show, tailored by Tweeds. Today we have Rachel Borock from Catch a Buzz. All right, kind of speaks for itself, but tell us a little about what Catch a Buzz is.
So Catch a Buzz is a custom private mobile bartending service. So if you don't want to make your own drinks or you want elevated, delicious drinks, not just a Tito's soda, that's where we come into play.
Yes, these are great. So tell us a little bit about these elevated events. Who's your kind of target audience?
Anyone who wants to have a good time. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the clients who trust me and trust my experience. So I love to create signature drinks for everybody. So like if you guys wanted to have a SpeaX party, I have an edible printer. We can put the SpeaX logo on top, craft something delicious based around your business.
So you can't eat the printer, but the logo that comes out of it. So it's not an edible printer, but it's a printer for edibles.
Yes, but not the edibles that you're probably thinking of.
Right,
just an edible piece of paper.
Gotcha, okay. In addition to, preparing the cocktails and the bar service, do you guys offer any additional stuff for events?
Yeah, I do. So not only do I supply like drinks and bartenders, but also drop-off services. Realtors really love that. So in the winter, we do like gourmet hot cocoa bars, or I'll do mimosa bars with custom syrups and garnishes and stuff like that. So it's a nice, easy way for realtors to have an experience for their guests in open houses or broker opens, but they don't necessarily have to have a full bar and bartender.
Awesome. All right, so last question. You've been at a lot of parties, obviously, and helping host them and whatnot. What's the craziest story from a party?
A crazy story from a party.
Anyone jumping in pools clothed, or what's going on?
That's tough. We've definitely had a couple pool jumpers, but I don't think that's that crazy. I think that's a good time, you know?
Yeah. Especially after you've had a few cocktails.
Exactly, and when they're delicious, they just go down so well. But the craziest story, probably when I had a client and they wanted me to set up a bar on the beach. So that was the start of like my beach setups, and I had no idea like how this was going to turn out or anything. But it wound up being really great. They had a whole beach setup, beach cabanas, everything, and I mean they were raging for like 8 hours on the beach, and they had signs blocking everyone off, and people would try to come up. They're like, "Oh, can we get a drink?" They're like, "No, this is for us," and like sipping it right in front of them.
Was this on the public beach?
So they had a private beach on Casey Key, but it butts up to the public beach.
Yeah.
So
not like a fence.
Yeah, no, it was a good time though. It was definitely a good time. I think parties. A lot of my clients are really elegant about their parties. I think that's really nice. When you're buying this mobile bartending service, you want that elevated event. You're not doing a rager. You know what I mean? That's more like keggers in the field. But
yeah, heard that. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for the pre-show. When you're ready to step up your style game, check out tweedsuitshop.com or any one of their brick and mortar locations. I think they've got Sarasota, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando now, Naples. I mean, they're all over the place. You can find them where you're at.
So what made you decide to join the BNI? Because obviously I know me and Trey are longtime BNI folks, and I was a little skeptical with my particular industry at first, but it's worked out great, and I know Trey's had some great success too. Well, how did you make the leap from going to...
Trey said he got you into it.
Sort of. I mean...
Sort of. I was your sponsor, bro.
Yes. That was 10 years ago, man.
I sold you on it.
I was president of that group for 2 years.
Your skepticism was facing me.
But in any case, be that as it may, Trey, what made you decide to go make the leap from I don't know what BNI is to I'm going to make this significant investment of time and money for my new business?
So when I started my business, like I said, I had 10 events booked already. I don't know, I'm that person that goes from 0 to 100, right? I have drive, I have focus, so I don't like jump in halfway. I go all in. So if I'm starting a business, I'm starting a business that needs to be successful. And not only was I doing like networking breakfasts, like women's groups, stuff like that, but I was looking for other ways to market my business as well and get my name out there and maybe even connect with people who have kind of paved a path and get some advice from them as well. So in that, I was invited to BNIs and I had subbed for people and I visited like 5 or 6 of them before I settled on my chapter.
Smart. For people who don't know, BNIs have one person who does each industry classification. So Rachel has the bar party planner, mobile bartender spot now in her group, which is cool because most groups don't have one of those. So you could actually visit all of
I can
the other
visit
groups.
pretty much all of them but one. Yeah.
Oh, because there's so few. Yeah, we'll keep that your secret. They're all full.
It's okay. Listen, I believe in the quality that I bring and the experience that me and my company brings, and I'm not worried about anybody else.
It. You mentioned that you don't do. He said party plan again, and that just made me think about something. Do you work with a lot of party planners? Is that like a good source of business for you? Because
I would love to connect with more of them.
Yeah.
But I do have a couple that I work with. Yeah.
I was going to say, because a party planner in and of themselves is going to plan the party, but the mobile bar service is almost, if you're hiring a party planner, you're likely going to have a bartender, right, or a mobile bar set up or something. So I would think that would be great.
What about wedding planners? Would that fit?
Yeah,
you
I do weddings
well?
as well. I have one at the end of this month. I have a second one right after that, and a couple more that I've booked. One in June and one in November. The Dakin wedding in November. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I do all types of events, like we talked about: weddings, parties, cocktail classes,
Trainings, classes.
Yeah, and as much as I favor certain ones, I do them all.
Everybody trying to be somebody. I just wanna be like me. Be like me.